Hello, everyone. It is Paris Brookins, the founder and CEO of Posh Getaways by Paris. I am coming here to give you a quick Posh travel tip. So this won't be long, but I think there's a lot of chatter about the recent level 4 warnings to Jamaica. And I just want to address any questions you guys have, any concerns, and really talk to you and help you try to keep things in perspective. So for those that don't know me, what we do, we are a group travel specialist company where I specialize in helping travel enthusiasts celebrate special occasions in posh destinations without the headaches of organizing group travel. So I have been providing a lot of information to groups to travel. And as you can imagine, during a pandemic, you have to be a certain type of traveler to travel during this time. And most people are going and coming back. Actually, all of my clients in the last year have had a great time, those that chose to continue to go on. So with that, I won't be long. I would like you to post in the comments any questions you may have about traveling right now, traveling in a pandemic, travel to Jamaica. What does the level 4 warning mean? Whatever it is, I will answer it, okay? So I'll check to see if anyone joins a little later. And even if you're catching this on replay, just type replay in the comments and I will still address your question, all right? So, what is a level 4 travel warning? This morning I posted the letter from Jamaica in response to their recent designation. And what the level, the travel advisories are, is something that the U.S. government, State Department. So if you go to travel.state.gov, you can look up every country travel advisory. And it's not just about the pandemic, but it's just traveling there in general. Some things you should always look at before you travel. And they have different designations. Now, this summer, things have fluctuated. But recently, this week, Jamaica has gone to a level 4, which is the highest warning level. And that's really precautionary. And they discourage you from traveling. And really, they discourage unvaccinated people, most importantly, from traveling. But let's put this all in perspective. The United States has been the number one highest level warning for other countries since the beginning of this pandemic. So if we were to rate our own self, we would be a level 4, okay? So, and as you know, in the United States, there are hot pockets. There are states that are have more cases or more risk, etc. I know a lot of people in this community are in Atlanta. If you look at a map, we are going to be a lot of clusters, a lot of dark data. So if you're able to move around in your own community and navigate that safely, then those are the same things that you need to do if you choose to travel abroad or travel really anywhere during this time, okay? So let's keep things in perspective. United States, too, is red hot. All right, but that truly hasn't stopped anyone from doing anything. I just encourage you to be smart about it. Continue to provide, have proper hygiene techniques, wash those hands, of course, wear your mask indoors, certainly, and social distance as best as possible. Now, let's talk specifically about Jamaica. So Jamaica, the issue has always been, and actually with most of the Caribbean destinations, has always been in around the local communities. So Jamaica has very strict protocols in what they call the resilient corridor, and that's where the tourist community are, where all the hotels, all the excursions, tour companies that actually had to be certified to be able to continue to operate once they, started reopening borders last year. All right, so we are talking about, reduced protocols. It's a local community. It's mostly in the local community. When I went to Jamaica earlier this year, I went in March. The resort was pretty empty. I mean, resorts are booking at less than full capacity. Now, then it was probably less than about 30% was full. But now they're still not at 100%. So you're going to be very spaced out, comfortable. Now, will things be a little different? Absolutely. There are going to be times where there are going to be maybe some restaurants or all the restaurants or activities aren't open because they're staggering people to space everyone out to enforce strict protocols for your safety, okay? So those are just some things I want to just put in your forefront. So as I said, I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted you to keep things in perspective. If you choose to travel, be bold, be fearless, and just be safe. You know, keep in mind, everyone traveling abroad, most countries, including Jamaica, will require a negative COVID test to actually depart. All right, so everyone will have a negative COVID test to travel. And of course, returning back in the U.S., you will also have to provide a negative COVID test to return. So really the hassle is just getting there. The hassle will be the travel, but mask up, sanitize, and you all should be able to have a wonderful, wonderful trip. Also, I would definitely recommend that you absolutely should not travel without travel insurance. Man, anything can happen. And I'm talking about you can step off the plane and twist your ankle. That can absolutely happen. If you choose to do some high activity excursions like ATV ride and things like that, you should just be protected so that if you had to go to the doctor or anything while you're out of the country, that you won't have a very expensive bill to deal with because you don't have travel insurance, okay? And of course, if anything happened prior to your trip, you could reschedule and go at a time where you're more comfortable. So I'll talk about travel insurance on another live and another posh travel tip. But if you do go, hopefully having travel insurance will give you a little bit more peace of mind. And of course, you know, if you book through me, you'll have me to call and ask all those questions too, and I can guide you on all the protocols that your resort has chosen to take, as well as the companies that we choose to book you with to make sure that you guys are safe. If you book an Airbnb, you know, that might be a little bit riskier. You're kind of beholden to their the owner's protocols, and hopefully that they do things right, and that those pictures are indeed what they're selling you is what you receive when you get there. So with all that, I just want to hop on. Again, please leave your comments below if you have any questions about what this means for you. I'm happy to address it. We do send this information out occasionally to our subscriber, our travel enthusiasts such as yourself. So make sure you are on our mailing list. You can join. I will put it in the comments below. But just by visiting our website, poshgetawaysbyparis.com, join the mailing list. You will see that. But again, if you're booked on one of our group trips, you will receive all this information leading up to your departure about the specifics of your country. So with that, I hope this was helpful. Let me know, and I look forward to chatting with you again. All right, take care. Have a great day.